Hey guys, we are back again. We are finally getting into this most anticipated Archazia island. Not opened any of these packs yet, so I'm super excited. This is our first Illumineer Trove. Really want to get into some of these. Hopefully we got an enchanted. Really would love that Tamatoa. I know everybody wants that Tamatoa, but a bolt would be awesome as well. So this box is one of the coolest ones I've seen them come out with yet. Best looking. The beige and the green really go together well. Mad Hatter, Bell, and Bolt. One of the coolest characters they finally added. Alright. Let's see what we got inside. Okay, so got a couple of packs here. We've got a Mad Hatter and a Mirabelle pack. Now this is a really cool counter with bolts on it. I like that a lot. Alright, then down here we've got our dividers. These dividers are pretty cool. Oh, sticky. Alright, just rip. Alright, clean that up later. So, we've got a Dalmatians Pongo divider, a Queen, Pete, Mushu, Baymax, Miss Bianca, and then what is this? That's a cool one. They didn't have those in the other ones, so they've decided to start adding a new one. We're gonna move that out of the way. Get back into this box. So we've got the dice. Honestly, a little disappointing with the dice, but oh well. Just almost plain white, just green color, beige. All right, so Mad Hatter and Mirabelle. So two more of them. Oh, we got a bolt pack down here. Very nice. That'll be our last one probably, unless we've got another bolt. All right, so. Oh yeah, no. Mostly Mad Hatter and Mirabelle. Only the one bolt. So we're gonna move this over here. So I can put the cards in and we will do this Mirabelle, Mad Hatter, Mirabelle, Mad Hatter. There we go. That's gonna be our order for today. So we got 8 packs. Super excited. We're gonna get that Tamatoa, guys, or some enchanted. It's been too dry. All right, first Archazia Island pack. It is a Mad Hatter. Let's get into it. All right. So it looks like we've got the lore card number 3. And Isma is our first card. That is a cute card. Lady. Calhoun. Kakamora. Robin Hood, the Matchmaker, Maurice's Machine. That is our first dual color card. These are so cool, and I'm sure there are plenty of decks being built around dual colors right now. Magical Maneuvers, Moana, and then our first dual color rare, Mad Hatter, and then we've got Kanai. In our first foil, not an enchanted, but it is, wow, a super rare Elsa. That is really nice. And didn't people say that the mess up here is a misprint? I'm gonna set her up here just in case. All right, now that's cool. But we'll have to double check that they don't have the shadow of 3 on the other ones. Because I could have swore I seen the Enchanteds, and the Enchanteds had a misprint like that. But if that's a misprint too, that is awesome. We'll look into that later. Alright. Archazia Island, Mirabelle. The excitement buildup is even better, especially if we just got a misprint. But we're not going to keep saying that in case I'm wrong. Alright, Mirabelle, what are you hiding? Let's get into it. So lore card 12. I don't know if that's going to matter, but if we pull an enchanted with a certain lore card, that's going to trigger us every time we get it. All right, Patcha. So Much to Give. Treasure Guardian. Kakamora. Another Robin Hood. Another The Matchmaker. Emerald Coil. Finally getting a coil for the first time. Maurice's Machine. Helga Sinclair. Maid Marian. Nice, that's our first rare. And then we've got Show Me More. Oops. All right, we're coming up to our foil. Our foil is, a foil Honey Lemon. All right, and then our lore card. Very nice. I love this character that they come up with. The owl-looking character is pretty cool. Okay, so we are getting into another, oops, I don't know how they got moved over there. Another Mad Hatter. All right, guys, let's get into it. Oh, shoot. Don't want to let me grab it. All right, so Mad Hatter. Let's get into it. All right, lore card number 11. So we got a 12 a second ago. That's pretty interesting. Counting down. All right. So Cheshire Cat is our first, not rare, our first card. Calhoun. Dolores Madrigal. Training Staff. Honey Lemon. Stabbington Brother. Amber Coil. Nice. Giant Cobra. Madame Medusa. And Kanai is our first rare. We've already got one of him. And King Candy. All right, and our foil for the pack. Oh, Baymax. That's pretty cool. Yeah. Let's see. He doesn't have that misprint. Oh, and our lore card. Nice with Bolt in it. All right, so we're gonna put that there. We have our Mirabelle. All right. Here we go, Mirabelle. What you hiding? Let's get into it. And wow, lore card 10. We are counting down. All right, so Wake Up Alice. Marino Guzman. Elsa. Orville. Baymax Charging Station. Cybug. Maurice's Machine. We'll have a full playset of that before we're done. Amethyst Coil. Moana. Aladdin is our first rare, and then we've got the Family Madrigal. And our foil for the pack is a foil Fix-It Felix Jr. Oops, got away from me there. All right, so this should be pack 4, guys. We've got 3 left after this one. A Mad Hatter pack. All right, you crazy guy, what you got? Let's get into it. Oh my goodness, 9. Wow, if it counts, it won't count down to 1 because I don't have that many, but if the last one is counting down and gives me an enchanted, that's gonna be crazy. Baymax. Roger Radcliffe. Panic. Razul. Penny the Orphan. Toby. Oops. Thunderbolt. Nice. Duchess. Double Trouble. Donald Duck is our first rare. And then an All Is Found. Nice. I think this is a good card. And our foil. Grandmother Fa. So, still dry on anything too good out of this pack, guys. So, oh, yep, our lore card. That is a really nice looking card. And it was number 9. If we get number 8 in the next one, that's going to be crazy. All right, Mirabelle. Let's see what you got. Let's get into it. Number 9. Okay. I was like, if that's going to be a number 8 again, that would be crazy. But we've got Lady. Ooh, I'm seeing a different kind of... We'll see. Lady. Trusty. Pain. TikTok. Freckles. Toby. Mirabelle Madrigal. Archimedes. The Phantom Blot. Iago is our first. Hey guys, I'm sorry about that. Kind of crashed. Didn't have enough data. All right, Iago is our rare in that pack, and then we have Clarabelle, and then our foil was a rare, the Family Madrigal, and then we got our lore card, same one as we had in the last one. All right, so. All right, let's get back in our rhythm. We've got the Mad Hatter. Actually, rhythm, we only got 2 left. So, Mad Hatter pack. Let's get into it. And is it 8? Oh my goodness, it is 8. That's interesting. All right, because we did shuffle them around a little bit. So maybe they did come out in a certain order. All right, so Greenwich. Peppa Madrigal, Isma, Dr. Calico, To Louise, Out of Order, oops, Yokai, Lady Cluck, Penny. Restoring Atlantis is our first rare, and then we've got, oops, Pongo, very nice, and a Miss Bianca, and then our lore card, Lady and the Tramp. All right, our final pack of the video, guys, the final pack of our first Archazia Island Illumineer set. I don't remember if we've got a legendary yet, so we need a legendary or an enchanted out of this one, guys. All right, Bolt, last pack magic. Let's get into it. Ooh. That's not the best sign. We'll go from the back. Or it could be a good sign because none of the other ones opened that way. Is this number 7? No, number 10. All right, guys, so let's see. Drizella is our first card. And then we've got Spaghetti Dinner, Honey Marin, Hey Hey, Belle. I think that is our first one. We've been looking for her. Card Soldier, oops, Anastasia, Restoring the Heart, Double Trouble, and our first rare is Maurice. And then we've got the Mad Hatter. We already got one of him. And our final card of the video is a foil Pete. So guys, that was a disappointing Trove, but to be honest, we didn't expect to immediately get enchanted out of this set. We did see that they are selling some of the singles at our store, and we are going to pick them up soon. I'm glad you guys were here with me to try this one out. And if you like the content, please subscribe. Hopefully I'll be back. I'm going to get some more of those loose ones, and we're going to get into it. All right, guys. Y'all have an awesome day.